Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy RCMrtnz and welcome to another episode here on my channel. You probably already have seen this sweater and this dude in 2 other videos, but I'm taking advantage that I have an empty house and I'm gonna be recording with all these ideas that I have in my head. So what's the topic for today? You know it's my birthday in a few weeks. I tend to do something for my birthday. If it's not with my family, with my friends, I plan something and a lot of people show up. Sometimes they don't, but a lot of times they do. One of the things that I tend to do, or that I've done in the past, is renting out a cottage up north and like lake house. Usually just stay indoors, play games, drinking games, and have a good time with people for the weekend. The older that I get, I realize that it's a lot of work. I don't want to be working a lot on my birthday. You guys get it. I mean, you want to be pampered, you want to be able to do this and that, but you don't want to just have to really organize something when it is your birthday. And long and behold, and of course, I decided this year to do a cottage because a lot of my family and my friends wanted to go to a cottage and we haven't done that in a while. This past year, we usually do on a yearly basis about 2 to 3 times at a cottage, and last year 2018 we actually didn't do anything. It was overdue, so I planned this cottage thing. I found a pretty big place thanks to my homie Mari. Shout out to Mari. Found this place. It was very cheap and it fits 24 people. Outside there's like the lake, all these pretty cool things. So the next step is to figure out who is down to come. After everybody's talking about, yeah, I'm down, trying to organize yourself and figure out how many people are down. So depending on the price and depending on the people, you could charge a certain amount. So what happened this year, I ended up getting about 15, 16 people to say, yes, I'm down, I want to go, etc, etc. While I'm finalizing everything with the owner, you know, in terms of contract and how much money we need to pay, I gave everybody about a week and a half to come up with the money based on a 16 people cottage, and the total amount of money plus food. I charged everybody $85. $85 is an amazing price. Usually when I've done this in the past, it's between 100 and 150, which includes food. This time it's less than 100, so a lot of people were like, yo, I'm down 100%. So like I said, I gave everybody a week and a half to save up the money or get paid. So the way this works is you do a deposit of $300, then you pay the difference. Then there's also a security deposit that in case something happens that weekend, that they're gonna either take it all or take some of it. Everything seemed good. I started a WhatsApp chat with everybody that's going so we could all talk about plans of what we're going to be doing when we're there. All these things that happen usually when you start up a WhatsApp chat. A lot of the people that are going know each other, but there are ones and twosies that don't. So it's a great way to get everybody to start meeting each other, how everybody jokes around and stuff before the actual weekend. Because sometimes, you know, I mean, I've never had the issue where there's been problems with people, but it's a good thing to do. A tip there for anybody that's planning something. So it's the week of payday and I start reminding everybody, all right, I need the money by Friday. And then what happens? Like every time. And I never learned my lesson. 2 people that I wasn't really confident in their confirmation canceled on me before payday. I was okay with it. I needed to just figure out if I could get anybody else to show up, but then a day before payday, 2 other people flopped. So that now leads to 4 people short. That's a lot of money. I mean, if I ended up adding those 4 people times the amount of money that I was charging, it's a lot for me to pay on my own, which is why I don't like doing this for my birthday. But hey man, things happen, I guess, and you know, work schedules and yada yada yada, and I get it. I mean, everybody tells me that I should have gotten a deposit before giving the week and a half. I never do that because I trust everybody, but shit happens. So right now it is 2 weeks before the cottage. I am short 3 people and I'm trying to figure out if I could find anybody else, or I've already let the chat know that if worst case scenario we don't have anybody else, I'm just gonna charge everybody $15 more, and it seems like everybody is okay with that. So but I just wanted to just share that story with you guys because yeah, it kind of sucks. This is just like the first part of what can go wrong when you're trying to set something up like this, because the second part is at the actual cottage, making sure nobody makes a disaster, making sure people contribute in cleaning, cooking, and at the end of the day cleaning before we leave, because you can't leave a mess. If not, they're gonna take part of that security deposit. That's the next thing, and we'll see how it goes. I do hope that everybody has a good time and that everybody helped me out. Happy birthday to me. I guess I'll just finish it off by asking you guys a question. Have you guys done any sort of cottage or staycation in where you just take your family or your friends and you guys go and have a good time? Have you experienced anything bad? I would like to know. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. This was your boy RCMrtnz. Se me cuida and be good, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.